Hello, family. Hello. How's everyone doing? What's up? Hello, beautiful people. What's going on? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. What's up? Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Hey. So y'all know that today we are coming in here because I am launching a new masterclass starting October the 21st. And it's called Begin Again, Starting Over. And so I thought I'd give you the lowdown of what you can expect. It's going to be all via live stream. So you can be in Africa, you can be in Australia, you can be wherever, and still join every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. for 5 weeks. And by the time you're done with this masterclass, y'all going to be able to take dominion, get your life back. How are y'all doing? Look at Melissa in here with me. Y'all, my moderators don't play. My moderators don't play. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. So y'all, we have gone to the gym today. I went and got a lot of my clothes tailored. A lot of my suits. I got, 9 or 10 of my suits tailored. It was a very productive day. And we got our Christmas tree up. Hey, TikTok. We got our Christmas tree up. So y'all listen. So last night, Angelo comes in and he has our Christmas trees. Now, we've been so busy that I wasn't even thinking about Christmas. And my husband was like, if we don't do it now, we're not even going to enjoy it. So the tree's up, it's fluffed. Now all I got to do is put my ornaments on it. Okay, so y'all listen. I'm coming to Hickory, North Carolina on Monday night. It's free. And so all the details are on my website, realtalkhim.com. But I am on here, and of course tomorrow I got the best word for Limitless Church. And so get in the building. If you're Limitless Church, 1653 Highway 85 South, Fayetteville, Georgia, 30215. Our church is located across from Whitewater High School. That's your mile marker. And we have services 10 and 11:30. And if you're not in Atlanta, that's okay. Because you can watch us online. You can go right to my Real Talk Kim YouTube channel and sign up. So y'all ready to get into it? So listen, we have a brand new masterclass, or I have a brand new masterclass starting on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Now, I'm going to be out of town Monday and Tuesday, traveling back to Atlanta, so I'm not going to be on here pushing it. So y'all going to have to go today and register, okay? You need to go right now to realtalkkim.com and register, and it's going to be 5 weeks. It's going to be so great. It's going to be so much fun. Thank you, Jolene. I love you, Jolene. Okay, so it's called Starting Over. This whole masterclass came from one of my prayer calls where I was talking about starting over. And on that prayer call, I probably had about 200 or 300. I was looking at comments. Y'all know I can't do 2 things at once. I was talking about starting over, and there was people on here, y'all, that were 70, 80, 50, 40 starting over. I mean, I'm talking some people in their 70s that have been married for 40 years, and they were walking through divorce. Now, I'm going to be really honest with y'all. Now, a lot of y'all, I read a statistic that said that a lot of people get divorced in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and even 70s because y'all need some estrogen. Y'all, your husbands are getting divorced. They're like, I can't handle this woman. And so a lot of you, if you would just go get your blood work checked, your testosterone's low, your hormones are all over the place, and you are cray-cray. And it's not your fault. It's life. If you're crying all the time and you're wanting to just strangle your spouse every day and your kids, you need some freaking estrogen. You need some hormones. And so all of a sudden, when we hit a certain age, we are freaking out and we don't even know why. We feel like we're in this bubble. We're like, oh, I'm in this bubble. And I don't even know I cry at the Sears commercials. And really, in reality, all you got to do is go get your blood work checked. But some of y'all are on estrogen and you're still starting over. And that's just life. The Bible says the rain falls on the just and the unjust. So we're going to do a 5-week course. Okay, 5-week. Some of y'all just need pellets. Y'all know every 3 months I go get my pellets. My husband will even say, baby, is it time? But I'm starting a 5-week course that is literally going to change your life. And it is going to be 5 weeks of me teaching you how to begin again. And y'all know that I've had several seasons of my life, sadly. I was a very late bloomer. And I just needed to be refreshed. And so I am going to teach you in 5 weeks from your bed, wherever you're watching from on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. And listen, if you can't do it at 7 p.m., Jessica, ain't that the truth? Thank you, Marnell. That's the same with me, sis. It's going to teach you how do you get your ducks back in a row? Maybe it's empty nesting. Maybe it's divorce. Maybe it's you just sick of each other. Y'all been married 10, 15,000 years. I don't know. But I'm going to teach you whatever situation it is in. Whatever situation you find yourself in, I'm going to teach you how to do it. So y'all ready for the breakdown of what's going to happen for 5 weeks? And you're going to go right now to realtalkkim.com and sign up. So y'all, my website is so easy. All you got to do is scroll down and just hit the flyer. So whatever flyer you want more information about, you just hit it. And it'll take you right to the links. And if you're on TikTok or Instagram, all y'all got to do is just go to the link in the bio, Linktree. So starting over is about healing, rebuilding, and rising. And we're doing it at the end of the year because y'all know we start huge in January. Like I come out with everything in January. Do you know what I'm so proud of this year? I was thinking about this last night laying in my bed. I am so proud that this year people didn't fall off. Like usually every single year, y'all are so excited, man. We're doing these begin again, taking dominion, and I'll have like 1,000 of you doing I can do anything for 30 days. We're dropping weight. We're getting our insides right. We're starting the year out right. And then about February or March, y'all start falling off. And this year, it didn't happen. Like this year, even my RTK Inner Circle, there's still 400, 500 people on my Inner Circle calls. Like y'all ain't playing with your lives. And I love that. I love that y'all are shifting and you are never too old to shift the narrative. I can't wait to see you in Hickory, North Carolina, Sherry. So starting over, this is a masterclass, 5 weeks. And you can go back and watch the replays as much as you want if you have already obligations on Tuesday nights, but it will be live classes. Starting over, healing, rebuilding, and rising. Okay, that's the topic. So it's going to be 5 weeks to reclaim your confidence, rediscover who you are, and rewrite your story. Okay, it's going to be 5 weeks to reclaim your confidence. How many of y'all need some confidence booster? All right, reclaim your confidence. All right, come on, Roxanne. Reclaim your confidence, rediscover who you are and rewrite your story. So week 1, I'm going to do the breakdowns. This is what y'all going to learn. Y'all ready for this? Now, if you're in my all access, you only got to sign up. You're already in. If you're in my masterminds, you're already in. All right? But the rest of y'all need to go sign up. RealTalkKim.com. So the first week, we're going to be talking about the end is the beginning. And we're going to be looking at it like that. All right? So it's the theme of the first week is going to be acknowledging the pain while choosing a new path. All right? We're not going to be like, I ain't hurting. No, we're not going to be doing none of that. We're going to be taking a look. Y'all know I always am making y'all look at yourself. We're not blaming our dads. We're not blaming our moms. We're not blaming our exes. We're not even talking about it. It is what it is, and it made us who we are. And we are awesome. So the first week is the end is the beginning. Now, y'all get workbooks and everything sent to you. Okay? You'll get workbooks. I mean, we are going to college. So the first week is acknowledging the pain while choosing a new path. Okay? Acknowledging the pain while choosing a new path. So here are the key lessons for that week. Y'all ready for this? Letting yourself grieve without staying stuck. This is going to be one where we're going to probably be crying. We're probably going to be like, but it's going to be healing. So letting yourself grieve without getting stuck. We're going to be talking about divorce and failure, reframing the narrative, all right? Letting go of shame and external judgment, all right? It's going to be so good. And then self-compassion as a foundation for healing. This is going to be great for if you've been an addict and you've beaten yourself up. It's going to be if you've been married a few times or even once. Or it's going to be even if you haven't been married and you're just like, what is wrong with me? Like I'm telling y'all, by the time you get off my one of these master classes, you're like, man, I can run through a troop and leap over a wall for real. So the tools for that week that I will be sending you is guided journaling, which I'm going to be helping you with because you have a workbook, all right? What I'm letting go of is going to be your homework, all right? And then we're going to be, a visualization that we're going to be doing is standing at the doorway of your new life. We're going to be painting pictures for ourselves and what it's going to look like and why I have to let it go and why I have to live, okay? All right? Week 2 is going to be reclaiming your confidence. Reclaiming your confidence. Reclaiming your confidence. And so the theme of week 2 is going to be rebuilding self-worth after being broken. We've all been broken. You're not the only one. Don't let the enemy lie to you and say you're the only one. You're not the only one. All right, so we're going to be rebuilding self-worth after, thank you, TikTok. Rebuilding self-worth after being broken. Every single one of us have walked through something we got to learn to let go of, and it's hard to let go of it because we feel like if we let go of it, then we're parting a crime committed against us, beating ourselves up, right? So go to RealTalkKim.com and join right now, all right? Put RealTalkKim.com and join so y'all don't forget. So week 2 is reclaiming your confidence and then rebuilding self-worth after being broken. Now here are the key lessons for that week 2. Y'all ready for this? You ready for this? Where it really comes from. Why am I feeling this way? Why have I felt this way my whole life? Why do I take 10 steps forward and 5 steps back? All right. The next thing we're going to learn is undoing the damage of emotional dependence. All right. This is going to really be the week where we're like, man, I'm so sick and tired of loving the attention I get when I'm broken, right? Like, I'm telling y'all, this whole 5 weeks, y'all gonna be like, what? Why did I ever let myself be stuck? All right, so then it's gonna be undoing the damage of emotional dependency. And then we're also gonna be learning about how affirmation and delusion, how to rebuild with honesty and not being delusional. I'm delusional. I'm over here affirming my brokenness and delusional, right? I'm getting up. I'm getting up. And I'm going to have y'all, I'm telling y'all going to be so free after these 5 weeks. And then we're going to talk about how to have self-trust, how to trust yourself again, how to trust others, how to trust others, okay? And here are the tools you're going to get. You ready for this? Here you go. Confidence habit tracker. That week we're gonna and I'm gonna explain all this on the lives every Tuesday night at 7:00. All right. If you're in all access, it's free, or you join at her website. Yes, thank you. All right, and then we're gonna do mirror talk this week. We're gonna be talking about body language resets, right? Because I'm gonna be talking about why you do this all the time, or why you get fidgety. You ever seen people that they start messing with their hands when they're nervous? And we're gonna be identifying all of that. And then we're also gonna be doing an affirmation builder that week of I am becoming. I am becoming. I love you more. Then week 3, y'all ready for this? Week 3 is who am I now? Who am I now? Rediscovering your identity. Who am I? I'm not who they say I am. I'm who God says I am, right? Who am I now? And so this whole week 3, we're going to be talking about finding yourself again, or maybe, just maybe, finding yourself for the first time. Yo, I'm not even kidding. When I tell you, I look back over my life and I just think, man, how awesome it is when you fall in love with Jesus and fall in love with who he created you to be. Whew. You stop putting unfair expectations on people and you find it for yourself, So we're going to be finding yourself again, or maybe even finding it for the first time. And this is week 3, okay? The key lesson of this week is the difference between who you were, all right, and who you become, and who you are becoming. So we're going to break all that down. We're going to also have values-based living. I'm going to be helping you figure all that out. What really matters to me now, right? From roles to identity. We're going to be learning all of this. You are more than your spouse. You're more than your labels that have been put on you. And we're going to be finding all of it. And y'all are going to come out of this thing. You're going to be in love with yourself, with everybody around you. You're going to be not expecting others to be you, right? And you're going to be realizing that you have been the GOAT the whole time. That God didn't make no junk when he made you. And so week 3 tools are life inventory worksheet. All right, you'll have that. You also have value alignment compass, and what I never gave myself permission to be exercise. So that's on week 3. Week 3. All right, and then week 4, y'all ready for this? Week 4, go to realtalkkim.com and sign up for this, y'all. Go right now. It starts this Tuesday night at 7 p.m. This Tuesday night at 7 p.m. So here we go. Week 4 is releasing the old story. Releasing the whole story. Melissa, I should have sent you these notes. You could be putting them in the comments. I'm so sorry. So week 4 is releasing the old story. Some of y'all been telling the whole story over and over again. Releasing the old story. And this whole week 4, we're going to be talking about letting go of expectations and rewriting your future. Oh, it's going to be so good. Yo, I'm going to tell y'all something. There's going to be people that you like, what was I even thinking? So letting go of expectations and rewriting your future, okay? And on this week, we're gonna be recognizing and grieving the life that didn't happen. Thank you, God, for not answering my prayers. 'Cause what I see in my future is so much greater than what I was willing to settle for. You hear me? So recognizing and grieving the life that didn't happen. This is all week 4, babies. And then we're going to be unhooking from should have beens. We're going to be unhooking from should have beens. And then we're going to be forgiving yourself and others. It's going to be a huge, just walking over that line of, man, I've held on to it for way too long. And then y'all know we have this week, and then we do our Friday 12 o'clock noon prayer call that ends October, and we do that the last Friday of every month. And so what a great week to begin again, getting ourselves ready, right? Yes, it is, Margie. This is, for all you coming in right now, this is the masterclass that I'm starting October 21st. It's going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be via a Zoom. If you have any questions, you can reach out to rtkquestions@gmail.com. Okay? And my team will answer all your questions. It's going to be every Tuesday for 5 weeks. It'll all be via online, so you can be anywhere, all right? Anywhere, and join. And you can also go back and watch the replays as much as you want. I keep trying to join the Inner Circle Facebook group, but not accepted yet. Just excited to meet. So you have to make sure you answer those questions. When you go to join the RTK Inner Circle Facebook page, you have to answer those questions. Sometimes if you're on your phone, it doesn't show you those questions. You have to go on your laptop or desktop. All right, so writing a new story, and it starts today. Forgiving yourself and others, not for them, but for you. This is all week 4. We'll have tools this night where we'll be writing a letter to the past. It's going to be really great. And I'm going to be doing it with y'all. I'm going to be in there with you, holding your hands. We're going to be talking about, we're going to have a forgiveness meditation. Phew. And then we're going to have a future vision mapping that night as well. Okay? I'm praying, Patsy. Then week 5. All right? Week 5 is your pain has a purpose. Now, the reason, y'all, I even decided that I was going to do a master class, because y'all know master classes are my favorite. And I love master classes because it's like a college course, and we have hundreds of us on there doing it, and it's literally, it's delivering, because you're getting all this information to help you in the process of doing what you need to do. And a lot of times we're so good at telling you, you know, do this, forgive, and you're like, I don't even know how to forgive. Like, I want to forgive. You think I want to be mean? You think I want to be angry? And so these master classes that I do, I even have an RTK Inner Circle, y'all, that we meet, not this Monday night, but the next Monday night. We meet, and it is phenomenal. And I'm always giving you ways to get up, because I don't think anyone wants to stay broke. Like, none of us want to stay hooked on somebody that ain't hooked on us. You know, none of us were created in this world wanting to stay in love with somebody that doesn't love us. Nobody wants to walk through life angry at their mom or dad because they weren't there, you know, or because our dad abused us or our brother abused us or whatever your story is, or how to get up after grief, if your spouse dies. I mean, you've been with them for 50 years and now they're gone. And either you can die of a broken heart or you can live. And I think that sometimes we just don't know how to do it. And so I'm here to help you do that. Now I have morning prayer calls every single morning at 8 a.m. Tuesday through Thursday. I mean, Tuesday through Friday. And on those morning prayer calls, I'm serious. If y'all don't ever join anything I do, those morning prayer calls right here on every one of these platforms will get you free if you really want to get free. Like, you don't even have to do any of my master classes. You don't even have to be a part of my inner circle. Like, if you just say, I ain't got money to do nothing, every single morning at 8 a.m., I'm on here giving you knowledge that will help you get free and help you become a better person and help you fall in love with Jesus. But these extra things that I do are just things that are very special to my heart. You know, like I wish to God I would have had a Real Talk Kim when I was going through divorce, learning how to let go of an 18-year marriage and be the best mom that I could be. And luckily, I had the tools when my father died. I mean, my father was everything. And luckily, I had the tools in my wheel shed to help me get up and pivot. And so if you followed me for any amount of years, you know I pivot. I always tell y'all, if y'all waiting for me to fold, you better be at a laundromat. Because and I don't, I used to would get up, and I'm so glad you're joining, Suzanne. She said, I just joined. My husband passed away 5 weeks ago due to drug overdose, and I have been through it with him the last 3 years, and I feel like it ruined me. So I need this class. And listen to me, Suzanne. You listen to me, Sue-Ann. You're going to get your life back in these 5 weeks. And I would also encourage you, Sue-Ann, get in my RTK inner circle. Like when I tell y'all, I have a community that God birthed in me 6 years ago. And when I tell you, you have family. These people are family in this inner circle. And so Sue-Ann, you're going to get your life back. Baby, you ain't ruined. Because as long as you have a pulse, God has a plan. But y'all, it ain't just about getting over something. It's about becoming a better you from it. Don't waste your hell. Like, make hell work for you. Right? Like you're going to go through things in your life. You just are. You're going to face disappointments. You're going to face tragedy. You're going to look in that mirror sometime and be like, good Lord, who is this? And you're going to have to revamp your life. Y'all know, at 50 years old, I'm deciding I'm moving downtown. I'm selling my house. First time I'd ever lived alone was for the last 5 years. And then all of a sudden I'm laying in my bed one night. I hear the Lord say, you need to move. You need to move. And I had several friends reach out to me and say, you need to move. Like you need to go to downtown where there's action, because where God's taken you, you got to be in different elements. And I didn't understand that. Thank you for my gifts. I didn't understand that. And once I moved, then I struggled with imposter syndrome. Then I was down here living, looking over Atlanta like, what am I doing here? I'm an hour away from my mom. I'm an hour away from my church. There ain't no staff around. And I had to learn how to live and be independent. And that's when I started working out. First time in my life that I ever worked out. And if you go look on my stories today, y'all think my arms are the only good thing. You wait till you see my abs. I put in work. And what's on the inside of you comes out of you. And so your body feels it. When you have heartbreak, your skin tells the story. Everything's from the inside out. And so I spend so much of my life helping you guys heal on the inside and fall in love with Jesus so that you can let your best be in front of you instead of behind you. And so week 5 is your pain has a purpose. It was the best thing I ever did, was moving. Because then I started taking my health seriously. Y'all remember, it was 3 years ago, and we did that. We started January, and we did, was it Begin Again? And we all started saying, I can do anything for 30 days. Y'all know we're going to have a huge pivot in January again. I'm going to do it even bigger this year. Like online, man, we'll have thousands of people doing it with us. It's my favorite. January with you guys is my favorite because we got a whole bunch of people that are like, we're saying hell no to hell. Like we're getting up and taking our lives back. And so this is just getting y'all ready for the kickoff of 2026. Yep, everybody's pain has a purpose. So week 5, y'all ready for this? Week 5 of this is a masterclass that I'm starting October 21st for all you newbies that are coming in. It's going to be October 21st. It starts Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? And it's on Zoom. It's on Zoom. And so you can be anywhere in the world and join us. And if you're on different time spans than us, you can go back and watch all the replays. All the replays. Selah said, I never started though. You better start now. I'm praying if y'all hang out with me. Man, I love you, Miss Lita. I'm praying that if y'all hang out with me, you can't stay where you are. I'm gonna pray you get Holy Ghost heebie-jeebies. Y'all need to get in our church on New Year's. Y'all need to make sure y'all at Limitless Church on New Year's, because listen, I'm gonna start the challenge that night for the whole world. And so we have from 10 to 12, we bring in the new year at Limitless Church, the church I pastor. Use your pain as gain. Come on, I love that melody. So week 5 is your pain has a purpose. And that's how we're ending it. Your pain has a purpose. You go to realtalkkim.com and sign up. But if you're on Instagram, you just put restart and we'll send you a link. But all of you on TikTok, just go to the link in my bio. Sign up. It's going to be so good. And if you are in my all access, you can, you're in. You don't have to sign up. Or my masterminds. And y'all can go back and watch the replays as much as you want. It's going to be so good. So your pain has a purpose is the last week. And the last week, we're going to be talking about turning your healing into meaning and impact. It's going to be great. And the lessons we're going to learn in week 5 is how your story can help others. How can my story help others? And really making peace with your new path. It's going to be right here. So Billy Joe, when you sign up, you'll get a link. When you sign up, all of the links for all the Tuesday nights will come to the email that you signed up with. realtalkkim.com. Okay? Living the purpose, not pressure. Living with purpose, not pressure. That's going to be another thing that we're talking about. Okay? Starts Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go get your tickets today. How your story can help others, making peace with your past, living with purpose, not pressure, leading from authenticity and not perfection. All right? And on this night, on week 5, we're going to be building a personal mission statement builder just for you. And then we're also going to be creating your comeback story. And every one of y'all going to post it. You're going to post your comeback story. How great. How great is you. Sing with me. How great are you. Always sing how great. How great are you. Why? Because you have Jesus down in you. You are made in his image. Why y'all think I got to always start in such a high key? I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control and I think I like it. All right, so is that good or what? You're not just starting from scratch, you're starting from wisdom. All right? Y'all ready to grow? Y'all ready to grow? Thank you, my sweet TikTok family. I see my subscribers. I love y'all. All my gifts. So my church is Limitless Church, 1653 Highway 85 South, Fayetteville, Georgia, 30215. And your mile marker is across from Whitewater High School. All right, now here's what I'm going to suggest. Y'all ready for this? On Tuesday, I want you to start thinking about, because Tuesday I'm going to be flying home during the prayer call. So we're not going to have prayer call because I'm flying home from Hickory, North Carolina. I preach in Hickory, North Carolina Monday night. And so all the classes will be live. But on Tuesday, I want you to ask yourself, thank you, Ms. Lita. I want you to ask yourself on Tuesday, what does this mean? This class that I'm about to take for 5 weeks. What do I want out of it? You know, Habakkuk 2 says, write the vision, make it plain. You hear me? So on Tuesday, I need you to do that. I need you to self-reflect. And I want you to ask yourself, what do I want out of this? Now, every single one of y'all, listen. This starts October 21st, okay? 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be back for a prayer call on Wednesday. All right? 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Where's your better half? My better half? He's here. He just made us waffles and chicken. Protein waffles and chicken. So we start on Tuesday night, October 21st. Now listen, if you can't sign up tonight, it's okay. You can actually sign up anytime because you can go back and watch replays. $97 is how much it cost. It will go up after tonight. Oh, I love that, Shayla, yo, godchild. This is Pastor Kim, RTK. And y'all know that also with this, I just saw Chris in here. Fit Like Chris is also coming into alignment with us during this Begin Again, and she'll also be doing classes, helping you get your body in order. Fit Like Chris, it's just a part of this. All right? And it's going to be really, really good. So we're getting your body fit, because y'all know y'all going to be eating all them ho-hos and chocolate and cake. Y'all going to be eating bread during Thanksgiving. Y'all going to be eating dressing. It's going to be really great. And Fit Like Chris will have y'all a printable workbook as well. So you're getting workbooks from me and her. Hey, RTK, we are so excited to be in your inner circle. Oh, hey, Ron and Shelly. We love having you. Vicky, you know I ain't decorated my tree yet, but I did fluff it. It's got like 2 ornaments. Y'all know what me and Angelo did? Me and Angelo did our first podcast for November in a gym. And we're showing y'all how to do all the workouts I do. Love me some FLK. Me too, Roxanne. You're going to be eating all them pies. I'm praying that you get so fit. It's Fit Like Chris. Yep, that's it, Shelly. Look at God. Yeah, we love her. She ain't no prude. We love that. When should we expect the Zoom email? On Tuesday. But listen, if y'all have any questions, you can go to rtkquestions@gmail.com. Now listen, if you're in Sarnia, Canada, Limitless Church tomorrow is in Sarnia, Canada. Y'all need to go. Starts at 10:30 and 6 p.m. Then also Redeemed Church in Midland, Texas. If you live in Midland, Texas, Redeemed Church. We also have Limitless Church in Washington. And then, of course, our church. Limitless Church, 1653, Highway 85 South, Fayetteville, Georgia, 30215. And we're 10 and 11:30. And if you can't get in the house, you can watch online on my Real Talk Kim YouTube channel. Get your butt up for church tomorrow. Jesus and RTK. Jesus and RTK. So listen, y'all go sign up right now. realtalkkim.com or put restart in the comments. And we'll send you a link. Y'all don't want to miss this. Y'all gonna have FOMO. Y'all gonna have FOMO if y'all miss it. But if you're in my all access, you don't have to sign up, or in my one-on-one coaching masterminds. My whole family group's on the couch to watch. Oh, I love that. She said her whole family watches. So y'all listen, right now our men of Limitless are on a retreat, and they just sent me a video of Elder James baptizing a lot of the men. That blesses me so much. Yo, I'm going to tell you something. My whole dream in life is to see y'all winning. Like, I want y'all to do way more than I do. You look like Chloe K. Well, thank you, Monica. I usually get Caitlyn. I'll take Chloe. I always get Caitlyn Jenner. All right, y'all. I love you. It's my voice. Sounds like a man's. Taco Tuesday with the girls. Come on, Charlie Brown. I'm going to teach y'all how to pray for yourself, too. Because the enemy's got some of y'all thinking that God don't listen to you because you've been a bad birdie. That ain't true. Y'all know also that my girl, Tomahawk Homes, y'all know that she has transitional homes. They got 2 beds open if you're in Dallas, Texas. Thank you, Manda Hayes. Thank you, Whitney and Pretty Fitness Fix. Hey, y'all, go look at my my story up on Instagram of Angelo bringing in our trees. How can we join Fit Like Chris? You go to fitlikechris.com. Fit Like Chris. Yep, that's it, Shelly. Krys. And y'all, I mean, I even got people that help y'all write books. Like I got, if you need, whatever you need, I got a connection for it. So here's the deal. Go right now to realtalkkim.com. Sign up for October 21st. I'm not going to be back on here. I mean, I'm out winning people to Jesus Monday and Tuesday. And so Tuesday night is when this starts. All right? Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? I look great for my age. Thank you. I love the video of him bringing in the tree. Vicky, I was like, what are you even doing? That's right, Brittany. Yo, I got such a good word for y'all tomorrow. Y'all make sure y'all tuning in to Limitless Church. It's gonna be so good. I can't wait to see y'all in Hickory, North Carolina. I'm gonna get the hug on y'all. Yep, I'll be at Hickory, North Carolina Monday night preaching. So I'll be flying home Tuesday morning. So I'm not sure if I'll do prayer call or not. I may still be able to do prayer call, but I won't be on Monday. You're joining from London. I'm so excited. For details for Limitless Church in Sarnia, you can reach out to Limitless Church Sarnia or ConnieMannering.com. Or join the Facebook page, Limitless Church. I saw Lo putting the music on. Yo, is Angelo not hilarious? How he always has a song for every occasion. Yo, every single time he walks in the door, he's got a song playing. Do we pay extra for the masterclass if we're in the inner circle? Shelly, if you're in my all access, no. Yes! All right, I love y'all so much. Go right now to realtalkkim.com. You do not want to miss it. You don't want to have FOMO. It starts Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time through Zoom. If you have any questions whatsoever, you can go to send an email to rtkquestions@gmail.com. Okay? And my team will help you. rtkquestions So if you want to know about Limitless Church in Sarnia, Canada, it's just go to limitlesschurch.ca. And our church, you can watch online at Real Talk Kim YouTube channel. Or get your butt in the building. Y'all listen to me. Whatever city you live in, find you a good church and go serve. Get your tail up. Get your family up. And y'all go to church. Get you a community. And if you ain't going to do that, at least join us at Limitless Church. 1653 Highway 85 South, Fayetteville, Georgia, 30215, across from Whitewater High School. And y'all listen, RTK Inner Circle, we have our live, not this Monday, but next Monday night at 7 p.m. Never got a link. We'll go to RTK question. Shelly, yes. Y'all are not going to get a link to this Begin Again masterclass until Tuesday. And it's going to go to the email you signed up with. And I'm going to tell y'all something else. A lot of the times it's in your spam. So if you go to the top of your email and in that search bar, put in the search bar, put Zoom events, and I guarantee you it'll pop up. Or even Real Talk Kim, and it'll pop up. Angela, then you can be a part of us. Y'all know tomorrow at Limitless, we are opening up for joining as well. And you can also do that if you're online. You can go to limitlesschurch.live and fill out the paperwork. I'm just not used to like opening our church up for people to join. I just think if you come to our church, you join. But that's not true. A lot of our people are like, we want to join. Like we want to make that commitment that this is our church. And so tomorrow we're opening it up. And you can join also online. Just go to limitlesschurch.live and say, I'm becoming a member. Yay, Arisha, 5193. How many of you have already signed up? Yes, you can, limitlesschurch.live. How many of you during this live went and signed up for Begin Again Masterclass starting October 21st? Put a 1. You sure can, Angela. How many of y'all went and joined during this live? You sure can, Helen. limitlesschurch.live. How many of y'all went and joined during this live, the masterclass? Yay, Sparkles. Yay, Gloria. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I can't wait. Thank you, Irene. So remember, the masterclass starts October 21st, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be all Zoom. And if you are in another time zone or you have other obligations, you can literally go watch the replays as much as you want. All right? How many of y'all joined? Drop a 1. Yay! RealTalkKim.com. Girl, D98, come to my church. I'm near Clayton County. We're in Fayetteville, Georgia. I graduated from Clayton County. Hey, y'all know what Mimi's doing right now? Y'all know what Mimi's doing right now? Y'all know what she's doing? She's at her 60th reunion. I cannot wait to tell y'all about it. Mimi is at her 60th class reunion right now. Isn't that funny? What if she meets, what if she meets like somebody from her school and they fall in love? She's at her 60th class reunion. Who goes to a 60th class reunion? Mimi. She drove all the way to Jacksonville, North Carolina. Oh, thank you. I'm your biggest fan. So she's at her 60th class reunion, and she went all by herself. And I said, Mimi, why do you want to go to your class reunion? I mean, probably ain't nobody going to be there. Like, y'all 78. And she said, there's 60 people registered. Huh? I've never gone to one. And I asked her, I said, Mimi, why you wouldn't go to your 60th class reunion? And she said, because your daddy would never let me go. She said my daddy would, oh, yay, lady. She said my daddy would never let her go. So she went by herself. And Sharinda went with her, and she told Sharinda, she said, I'm going to go by myself. And then she told me, she said she's nervous. And I said, Mimi, you're going to be the homecoming queen of this reunion. My mother would talk to everybody. Y'all, she is 78 years old. And that girl is living her best life. Right, Dana? How many men will even be there? Right, Amy? But here's Mimi's problem. This is supposed to be all about my master class, and here I am telling y'all. So here's Mimi's problem. So Mimi is 78 years old, right? My daddy was so good looking, and they were married for 52 years, okay? And she like literally when my dad was taking his last breath, my mother is leaning over my dad, and she says, baby, serving you was the greatest assignment of my life. When I tell y'all, we were all devastated when my dad passed away, because he was like the lion of the family, you know? Like he was just dad. And y'all know I did not have good luck I was a very bad picker. And so when he died, we were all like, what? Now, we grieved for like 5 years because my dad had dementia. So we were like losing him every day. But just the fact that he's gone. So Mimi was really down in the dumps. She was like sad because her whole life was around my father. And then I'm probably going to bring her on one of our classes, one of our master classes. I'm going to probably bring her one of these to begin again. Because I took Mimi on the road with me, and I remember she was getting like blisters coming out of her mouth. She would have like, you could tell like grief was in her. And I told her, I said, Mimi, I think you need to write a book. And you need to just get it out. And so Mimi started writing a book. And she wrote Sleeping with a Stranger, talking about my dad. And she was writing that book for like 3 months after my dad died. And then about the last week, I was like, Mimi, you need to finish that book this week. Because you are in the molly grubs. Like she was sad. She was just like, you know, blisters coming out of her mouth. Like blister, like, you know, what are those things called when you got stress? And I said, you need to finish that book this week. Because it's time for us to go and grow. We got a morning move. And she finished that book that week. And right after that, like about 3 or 4 months later, she sold their home that they lived in together. And she moved right down the street from me in a high rise, about 2 miles from me. And when I tell y'all, this woman puts herself in all of these, fever blisters. She puts herself in all of these uncomfortable situations all the time. Now, this woman that never had a friend when I was growing up, ever. I was her life. My brother was her life. My dad was her life. And she is now over the social, or on the social committee. She has 8 friends that go get coffee every week, multiple times. And now she's at a class reunion by herself. And she is living. Do y'all hear me? At 78 years old. But here's the problem with Mimi. She forgets she's 78. So when a man comes up to her and his teeth are old, because you're 78, your teeth are old. Okay, unless you have veneers. So his teeth are not pretty. He has a big, hard belly. You're 78, Mimi. Then she says, he's slow. He's just slow. He's got a big belly. He has no hair. His teeth look like butter. He has hair coming out of his nose and his ears. I'm like, Mimi, you are 78. She's like, why would I want to settle? All these men want is a nurse or a purse. But she's at her 60th high school reunion. You know what she tells me all the time? She tells me, she's like, Kimberly, I love life. And she said, I don't want to wash and wipe another man's behind. I did that for your dad. And she said, so if God wants to bring me somebody, great. And if you don't, great. She says, but I've already wiped behinds. She said, I did that for your father, and I'm not going to do it again. She said, I want to love life, and I love my life. So she is never going to settle. And I'm proud of her for that. She don't need nobody's money. She's wealthy. She's good. My daddy left her very well off. And then she met another man in her building, and he liked her, and he had like this little convertible BMW, and they were whipping around town and all this stuff. And then she went into his condo, and he had liquor. She said, I think he's an alcoholic. I said, Mimi, what makes you think he's an alcoholic? And she said, he had liquor in his condo. I said, Mimi, don't mean he's an alcoholic. I said, was he ever an alcoholic when y'all went out to dinner? Yo, but I know, I'm probably going to bring some of my friends out here. Even Connie, remember Connie Mannering? I guess I've been on here for a whole hour. I got to get off here. This whole thing was supposed to be about my masterclass. So y'all, I'll tell you the rest of the stories Tuesday. Y'all go. I'll tell you about how if she found anybody either. Somebody might have whisked her off her feet. So y'all listen. Go right now, okay, to realtalkkim.com and sign up. Sign up for masterclass. It's going to be October 21st. It's going to be this Tuesday at 7 p.m. The reason I call my mom Mimi is because, and I forget, because a lot of people are like, who's Mimi? That's my mother. And the reason I call her Mimi is because my sons call her Mimi. And I don't know why, but I call my mother Mimi. I call her Mimi when she's on my phone as Mimi. Y'all know what we're going to be called when we become grandparents? Guess what we're going to be called? I'll give y'all a guess. Guess. Guess what I'm going to be called? Guess. Not anybody that already knows. Guess what me and Angela are going to be called when we have grandchildren? Because y'all know I'm 53. Guess what we're going to be called? Grandma? That's a good one. I'm definitely not going to be called Grandma. I'm not going to be called Gigi. Hotcakes? That's a good one. Let's see. You're Dan Dan. I love that. Grandma Bobby. Y'all ready? And then I'm getting off here. Kilo. I love that too. Let's see. Nana and Pop Pop. I love that too. Sugar and Pops. Oh, I love that too. Mother Goose. How about Big Mama? Kiki. I love that too. Sugar Goldie. Nope. Ain't none of you got it yet. Hot Nana and Hot Papa. Y'all are good. I am not going to be called Grandma. Psh. Grandma Kim. No, ma'am. You're Moo Moo. Now, the reason I ain't going to be called Moo Moo, Big Ma? Big Ma? I am never going to be called Big Ma. Big Ma, come get me so I can spend the night with you. It'd be like I'm prophesying my boobies down to my knees. I ain't never going to be called Big Ma. I hate prophesying that mess on me. Nana. I like Nana. I know Grandma's good, but I'm just not a grandma. Mimi Kim. Nope. Yeah, nobody's got it. Medea. I could be called Medea. Grammy. I could done Grammy. No, I couldn't. I don't like no Grammy. KK. I like KK. Y'all ain't got it yet. Not one of you. Leslie got it. Leslie got it. Lolly and Pops. Lollipop. We're going to be Lollipop.
Big Papa.
Angelo just said he Big Papa.
Big Papa. Big Papa. Love the way they call me.
Lollipop.
Love the way they call me Big
Come
Papa.
here, Lollipop. I'm going to stay with Lollipop. Y'all know Pop just came in the room. Lollipop. 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 Now I need my kids to have some kids so I can be Lollipop. All right, love you guys. Y'all, go sign up. RealTalkKim.com. You don't want to be having FOMO. Kim Lacey, you know what I'm saying. Lolly is a good name. Lollipop. Hey, PKM fam, I came on and you said your baby's to the floor. I know, I was just kidding. Little Mimi. Lollipop. That's going to be our names. Lollipop. I'm going to stay at Lollipop's. I'm going to stay at Lollipop's house. Why are we playing Notorious Big, though? I know it's Angelo, y'all.
Gotta be.
He said it gotta be.
Gotta be big. I gotta be big.
He said he gotta be big. That's the song.
I would do nothing small. You don't call me Pop. Call me Big Papa.
Big
Call
Papa.
me Big Papa.
Baby, we're gonna call you Big
Call me
Papa.
Big Papa.
That's what I call you, Big
Call
Papa.
me Big Papa. I love the way you call me Big Papa.
Come on, baby.
I love the way you call me Big Papa.
Come on, baby.
Anything else?
He said he loved the way I call him Big Papa.
Anything else?
Okay, Real Talk Kim. Baby, we gotta get him go sign up. RealTalkKim.com.
Yeah, you know what?
RealTalkKim.com. And I need y'all to sign. No. That man's over here gonna start giving away gifts. So go to Real Talk Kim. No FOMO. Have a bite of chicken and protein waffles for me. We already ate it. It's all gone, Roxanne. Glow Pops. I like that too. But we're Lolly and Pops. We already made it. Lollipops. See y'all tomorrow. Listen, if you are in Georgia, get your tail to Limitless Church, 1653, Highway 85 South, Fayetteville, Georgia, 30215. And then go to realtalkkim.com to sign up. It starts Tuesday night. Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be via Zoom. You'll get your Zoom link on Tuesday morning, or Tuesday about 1. And if you have any questions, reach out to my staff at rtkquestions@gmail.com. Okay? Love y'all. See y'all Tuesday night. Probably before, but. Oh, make sure that you can join us also online tomorrow for church. Limitless Church. All right? 1653 Highway 85 South Fayetteville, Georgia, 30215. And you can join us on my YouTube channel at Real Talk Kim. Thank y'all for joining me. Love you. Thank y'all for my gifts. Thank y'all for subscribing and stuff. I see all y'all. I see y'all.